I'd like to keep the regular row pattern. Since I have to weave back and forward, I'm supposed to get direct and opposite row pattern. So I weave regular rope left to right and opposite rope right to left. All of you know already how to weave an opposite rope. This way we keep the pattern. I follow this model because I like the shape I've got. You see what I was talking about? Here it is narrowing a bit because I was weaving it without any sample. So I have to weave about 4 inches in the technique of direct and opposite rope. So the lower part of the bag is finished, and I have woven about 4 inches of the upper part. It is where we start weaving a handle. I've calculated the number of poles. I have to twine around 6 poles here and 6 poles at the opposite side. Turn and weave in the technique of an opposite rope. Now it's time to lengthen the tube. We lengthen the tubes from the wrong side. Here we are reaching the turn. You'd better try to avoid lengthening at the turning point. If I have to lengthen the tube at a turn, I strengthen it with glue, but I try to avoid lengthening at the turning point. It's better to cut the tube a little earlier. So I felt here a bit. This way much better, from the wrong side. Please pay attention to the turn. Lead the tube that used to be above downward. And the lower one upward. As a result, I get such a smooth edge. We've reached the turn again. And weave in the technique of an opposite rope. This way we weave a few rows. Let's check the model I've got. About 1.5 inch. It's less than 1 inch so far. As a result, I have to get 8 rows. I have woven this side, added the tubes and woven from this side. Hide the tubes inside the weaving carefully. Smoothen carefully. All the excessive tails will get cut afterwards. And continue weaving for about an inch uninterrupted. Entire weaving. Weave in the technique of direct rope left to right and opposite rope right to left. For about 3 centimeters, a little more than 1 inch. When the weaving is finished, hide the tails. It's not very convenient doing it like this, but the front side is going to be neat because all the failures will be hidden from the wrong side. This way we hide the tails and at the sides as well. Cover with glue, prime and leave for a while to dry. The only thing left is decorating the article. Before talking about decoration, let's consider the two varieties I haven't chosen for the tutorial, but they are interesting in a way and deserve attention as well. This bag has been woven with long tubes, consequently they were thicker, so I've pressed them and turned them into stripes. These were regular newspaper tubes. I've applied the technique of printed cotton weave. Since the tubes are thick, the pattern is rather a leaf. Then I've covered the article with thick white paint twice. The first layer has hidden the letters a bit. The second layer has made perfect white color. Besides, it has left almost no gaps. So I've got such a smooth surface and decorated it with decoupage afterwards. Actually, I like this bag a lot as well. Most of my friends who visit me take notice of this one first. As for the second variety I haven't chosen for the current tutorial, I like this side even more. The bag hasn't been varnished yet, only primed. It has been woven in the technique of regular printed cotton. The tubes used are short and thin, made of newspaper and painted with black color and mixed with primer. Here you can see our city Zaporozhye at night. Our city is very beautiful. So I've tried working with printed photo. Well, actually I'm not quite satisfied with the way it is combined with woven surface. I dislike the way the edges were adjusted, so I've decided to mask the edges with such an improvised frame made of remainders of tubes. Even though I've hidden the edges, it still looks rather like a pack from a supermarket. So I've decided to choose a different kind of bag for the tutorial, well, though this one probably has a right to exist too. So the last stage is decorating the bag. For decoration of two bags, I have cut my old Forks leather bag into pieces. I've used the handles for this bag. Since I don't have a second pair of handles for the second bag, this second bag is going to be decorated in a different way. I've cut a few details depending on the size. I'm planning it like this. Then I'm going to fix a stripe here with the help of dragon glue. Dragon glue is very helpful in this case. Well, to make it still stronger, you can rivet a stripe. I've already found the shop where I can do it. I'm going to check if it is durable enough. If I feel that dragon glue is not enough, I will go to the shop and get it riveted. And let me show you how to decorate the corners. I take the circle, fold it twice, make such cuts, cut only one layer, my scissors dot cut entirely, unfold the circle, cut toward the center. So I get such a detail and stick it in such a way to join the edges here. I'm going to stick all the details with glue. So the new model of a bag is ready. I wish you inspiration and new creative ideas.